guys, welcome back to Trust Yourself Tarot. I'm really excited today because you guys know that I printed out the message cards, and this is going to be this was my second time using them. I was going to do the reading off camera, so that's why I have messages out already. But as I was assembling it, I was like, this would be a great video to do on camera. Well, a great reading to do on camera. So what I have here is like some messages, and as I'm reading them, some of them are not clear, like who they are about, because I have a few people in my energy. So on these papers, I wrote down the names of the people in my energy. So I'm going to have them over here, and these are the message cards. For most of this reading, you guys will be able to see me, but some of it you won't. So just be in mind, keep that in mind. I think I wanted some more messages. That's what happened. All right, and I was explaining to you guys. So some of the messages are clear that they're for me, and then some of them are about these people. They're like messages from these people to me. You guys will see what I mean by that when the reading unfolds. I have to move these over. Let me pull a couple more messages. It's interesting because a lot of the same messages from before came out. Okay. I'm trying to figure out, the person you're dating now is your person. I'm trying to figure out if that's for me or if that's for one of these people. Because I'm not really dating anyone. Unless what we mean by that is me, like I'm my own person. Okay, I'll take it. So this was the message card that came out. Create time for yourself to unwind. And so for me, that's yoga. That's being in the jacuzzi, which I don't do enough. So yeah, yoga, being in the jacuzzi. And you know what hit me today? There's something I want to share with you guys. And then we'll get into the reading. I was thinking today about how I pretty much live in my dream apartment, give or take a few things. Like, it's not my 100% dream, but it's like when I was applying to get this place, I was really excited. And I was like, I'm going to spend time in the jacuzzi, I'm going to spend time in the pool, I'm going to spend time working out and all of that stuff. And now that I've moved in, I rarely, if ever, do that stuff. Like, I probably spend more time in the gym than I do in the jacuzzi. Like, I don't know. I don't use the spaces as much as I envision myself using them. And so I thought it was because this is not what I truly want. But it's because one of the lessons that I'm learning is to be happy wherever I am, not let outside circumstances dictate my own happiness. Because no matter where I am, I should be able to access the same peace and happiness. Like, the last time I remember myself being truly peaceful and happy was when I was in Jamaica and I swam every day, and I just spent time at the river, just around water every single day. And I wasn't working. I was just getting up and doing whatever I wanted every day. Sleeping in, just doing whatever. And it unlocks so many things one of the most important things being peace, but it also unlocked some higher levels of understanding of a lot of things. Yeah, I really cherish that time, and so I'm trying to recreate that and trying to figure out what it was about it. So at first I thought it was the place, like, you know, just being in Jamaica, but I also have traveled to other places and have felt that same type of peace. So it's just my mind state, I think. It's not really the place. It was never really the place or the people around. It was always my mind state. I also find when I'm able to spend time around, I think that's kind of the disharmony with this place. It's not really nature-y. And so it's not really supporting me and being able to feel secure in the decision to move here. Like, it is nice, it's luxurious, you know, that's part of my personality. But the other part is, like, I'm super nature-y. Like, I need to find I think my ideal place would be, like a luxury apartment in the middle of the jungle somewhere with like a river running right in front of it. That would be my ideal place. A luxury apartment, all the amenities, like, you know, private bathtub on a balcony and all that kind of stuff. Just luxury all the way. Top-notch kitchen, huge bathroom, 100% luxury in the middle of the jungle. I'm gonna find a way to create that. Mark my words. What's today? January 14th? 15th? One of them days. Today's January something, 2023. And I'm gonna create what I want. Exactly what I want. No more compromise. And that sounds crazy as fuck. Like, what? Luxury in the middle of the jungle? Yes. Luxury in the middle of the jungle. I think it already exists. Anyway, so these are the messages, right, that came out. So what I'm gonna do is, over here, I'm gonna put all the messages that are for me. Just, you know, directly from spirit to me. And then over here, I'm just gonna move these over so they're within the camera view. Okay, so here, the rest of the cards, all right, so let me just do the first part first. A lot of people involved, that's about they're hiding something, you'll have abundance with them, they use sex to control others, the person you're dating now is your person. This one, the person you're dating now is your person. I'm not dating anyone though. I'm feeling like this could be for one of these people, so I'm gonna leave out there. You will suffer a lot with them. That's gonna be about somebody. In 5 years, you'll be alone. That's for me. They're dangerous. That's somebody else. They're not meant to be with you. That's somebody else. They are spying on you. That's gonna be about somebody else. This person's toxic. You use. Okay, that's for me. Change is inevitable. Alright, so these are all the cards that are for me. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to turn the cards on the back side, and I'm going to shuffle them. says, I'm just going to put it where I feel energetically it's supposed to go. Okay, so these are the messages that match these people, and then these are mine. So I'm going to go over mine first. In 5 years, you'll be alone. It also says in 1 year, I'll be alone. So at first, I'm going to tell you the first thoughts that came up when these cards came out. I wanted to push them off on somebody else. I was like, no, there's no way I could be alone in 1 year and in 5 years. So basically, like, but in the last reading, it did come out that I'm meant to be alone in this life. Like, a large part of this life is supposed to be spent alone. So at first I didn't want to claim this, but then I was like, okay, well, it kind of gave a sense of relief. Like, what if I do settle into the idea of being alone? Like, not looking towards the future and thinking that, you know, anything is supposed to happen, just settling into being by myself. And I think I like it. I think it takes a lot of the pressure off. I think it takes a lot of the stress and anxiety off, because now I can just be like, settle into being alone and just build my life that way and not worry, like, you know, is this life I'm building conducive to being in a relationship? No. Is this life I'm building conducive to being alone, being with myself? So yeah, I'm loving that. I'm loving that energy. Then the other message that came out from you was, you use sex to control others. This is also something that I didn't want to own either. But if I really think about it, I kind of did. Like, when people didn't do things that I expected them to, I'd withhold sex. Oh no. Okay, exactly what I thought was going to happen happened. So let's move this candle over here. Like, that leaf is extra crunchy. Poor plant. I'm so sorry, dude. Like, I promise I'll get it together. Oh my god. Your leaves are like scorched up. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay, anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I didn't want to own this one. You use sex to control others, but I can see how I have in the past. So one of the things that I've decided is that sex is completely off the table. When I meet somebody, I'm just gonna pretend like, not pretend, but assume or operate as if, operate as an asexual being, basically. Like, sex is just not an option. And see how that goes. What kind of things I can learn from that type of perspective. Which is different and new for me, because, yeah. Anyway, so I'm making peace with it. Change is inevitable. Keep flowing. Very true. Do something you loved doing as a child. I'm trying to figure out, because what I've been noticing is a lot of the things that I did as a child was learned behavior or things I did to distract me from my life. I would always envision like being someplace else. And so everything I did, I can remember doing as a child, like for the most part, would be along those lines. So I need to get clear with myself about what I actually loved doing versus what I did as a survival mechanism or as a defense mechanism. Because like the reading and all that stuff, that would be my escape. So did I actually love reading, or did I do it because it was a good distraction for me? And because it got people to leave me alone. Like if people saw me reading, they'd be like, oh, okay, let's not talk to her. She's clearly reading. Whew. Ooh. That was a good one. Yeah. Wow. All right. So what did I actually love doing? I loved going on adventures. I love the idea of like secret passageways. That's also coming up. I'm going to share it. Like, you know, like in the movies where you go in like an older house and there's like, you know, a little secret room or something like that. I always loved that. Just that concept. What else did I love? I loved making playlists. Being creative in that way. I loved fixing things. I loved learning about new things. So in a lot of ways I am honoring my true inner child, like who I actually am, with all the new things that I've been learning, like taking care of plants and the sewing, which is an old new thing because I really didn't commit to it when I was first learning, and my crafting and all that stuff. So in some way I have been, and then this is just like, I haven't been wanting to read. And I've been like, well, I used to love reading. No, I didn't. Just realized that reading was just something I did to get people to leave me alone. And now I don't need that because I've created a space where I can be alone as much as I want. I loved being alone too when I was young. I didn't like being around people. Maybe that's learned. But with this, you'll be alone in 1 year and 5 years. Like, and the message from yesterday, I'm meant to be alone during this life. This, like, I'm just on the loner's journey. It just is what it is. It's beautiful. Like, I really... Anyway, you weren't supposed to be eating meat. This one I'm grateful for because I had suspected it. So it's a big confirmation. Not what I want to hear because I love eating meat, but it's confirmation and I need to... Everybody's been telling me But now I'm telling me, now the universe is telling me, now Spirit's telling me. So I have to honor that. I have to listen. So if I'm not gonna listen to other people, I'm not gonna listen to Spirit, then something's off. So everybody's saying it. So it has to be true. I'm gonna focus on this. I'm gonna make this a commitment. So more meditation. I've been working towards this though. Like I've been working towards it. It's been unfolding. Alright, so let's start with this first person. Let's see what I'm nervous what the messages for this person are. What? I thought that would have been for this person. Alright. They're secretly bisexual. They're not meant to be with you. A lot of people are involved. Right now, this person, things are not what they seem. Let it play out. This person is a toxic lover. You will have abundance with them. Yeah, this is accurate. They use sex to control others. Ooh, they are dangerous. I felt that. So I backed away from this person. I need time to heal. This happened so you would go within. Right now, this last person, they don't mean you well. They're spying on you. They're hiding something. Okay, and then last but not least, I was like, some of the messages didn't come out. All of the good messages are reserved for this person. The person you're dating now is your person. You will suffer a lot with them. It's me, not you. Okay. This is interesting because I would have thought this about this situation. I'm just kind of listening to the messages and realizing, okay, so like, for example, this person, I felt this toxic. And this message came out last night, and I thought it was about this person, but it's really this person. Whew, there's a lot going on. This is interesting. I'm glad that I decided to do it the way that I did, because what I would have put with what, it's just surprising to see how things are coming out. Okay, so we're gonna start here. They're secretly bisexual. I would have never thought. Like I said, I thought that about this person and this person, but not this person. That's interesting. Now I'm trying to think of like all the ways. That just goes to show like there really is no wow. There really is no you know what is coming up? I feel like these two names should be switched. Because this is what I thought about. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Alright, so they're not meant to be with you. No, I knew that. A lot of people are involved. That's weird. Like, that's what I thought about this and this. A lot of people are involved. Who? I really thought that heavily about this situation and this one. Because, like, we all had, like, the same friend groups. So it's interesting that... interesting. Okay. Maybe that goes to show that, like, when somebody takes you around their friends, they're more honest than the person that doesn't. Because this person, I never met any of their friends. I met their family before, but not their friends. So a lot of like hidden people are involved. Alright, so this person, things are not what they seem, let it play out. I've been feeling that heavy. I've been definitely feeling that heavy. This person's a toxic lover. I've been feeling that too. You'll have abundance with them though. That's interesting because this person actually came to me with a business idea. So, and maybe that's what this message means. Things are not the same, not what they seem, let it play out. Because I thought it was like a scam or like not the truth. And so maybe that business opportunity they came to me with, I need to follow through with it because it'll bring abundance to both of us. That doesn't mean that we should be in a relationship though. We should just be business partners. And that's interesting because in another reading like a while ago, business partner came up, like what I should be looking for in a business partner, and then that person showed up. So that makes sense. Like this is the person that will like we talk every now and then and they show up at like very weird times. Okay, so now this person, the person you're dating now is your person. So whoever this person's dating is who they should be with. I'm gonna go ahead and tell them that you will suffer a lot with them. It's to me, not you. Okay. Alright, now with this person, they don't mean you well. Well, their actions definitely align with that. The idea of them that I had made up in my head definitely does not align with that. There are things that I want to believe about this person that just are not true, and I have to accept it. They're spying on you, I know that. And they're hiding something, I know that as well. And they might as well just come out and say whatever it is because yeah, there's no need for all of this. It's not necessary. Now this one, they use sex to control others. Definitely. And then that also came out for me. And so that's kind of why we, came together, so we could figure out and so we can heal that part of ourselves. And then this happened, so you would go within. I thought that this would happen because when this happened, I actually ended up doing that. I actually started going within. But maybe it's true. Maybe when I did start dating that person, he needs time to heal. He's dangerous right now. That's true. And that's good confirmation because this is the person that I was talking about in the other video that told me that I'm disrespectful. This is what I've been feeling about him, and that's why we had the conversation we had. And then for this to come out, like it makes perfect sense. Wow, though. Like, I still keep coming back. Bisexual? Oh my God. I really had it all wrong. Dude. Okay, so yeah. I'm really digging these message cards and this new way of doing readings. Thank you, Spirit, for inspiring me always. Alright, so 3 of Wands keeps coming out. I feel like that's for me. I'm gonna pull character cards. So what's the overall character? What's the overall message, I guess, for each of these different people? Okay, that's for him. He's the Queen of Wands. It's interesting. The same cards are coming out. Okay, so overall energy is done. And I'm going to use my cheat sheets for this. Because clearly my perception is a little bit off.